I'm Jacob, and I'm going for a drive.
Have fun.
Thanks. ...2023 Ford F-150 Limited Hybrid. And no, I'm not launching this. No, Yuri's not with me. He's still feeling a little sick. We don't want to rush it, so watch Yuri's Maserati Grecale Trofeo review. We've already driven many iterations of this F-150, including this exact one. However, there's been a number of changes over the last couple years since we've driven this, and I've been daily driving this for a full week, so I'm going to give you my impressions of how this was to drive, as well as the changes, the weird ones that have happened. Number one, it's been really cold this week while I've been driving this, so the first thing I did is hit my heated seats and look for my heated steering wheel. This is a limited trim. It should have a heated steering wheel. There's no button for it. I was like, okay, maybe it's moved to the steering wheel. Nope, no button there. Okay, fine, maybe they moved it to the infotainment. No. So then I took a closer look at the spec sheet. There's been a removal of the heated steering wheel option at a savings, to me, of 175 Canadian dollars. And this is obviously everything to do with the chip shortage. So Ford and every other company now has to pick and choose which features which cars are going to get, which ones are getting priority. So obviously the heated steering wheel did not get priority. There's a couple more features that also got removed from this, did not get priority. Active Park Assist 2.0 at a savings of $350. So I'm actually just gonna have to park the truck myself. Hopefully I'm good at parking, which I'm actually really good at parking, but these are the kind of features that are getting deleted now. There's also been the removal at a savings to me of $65 of the Advanced Security Pack. So what that means is I believe they deleted the interior chip for the security system. So there's like typically sensors in here that if you lock the truck and somehow somebody smashes a window or something like that, then the security system will go off. That no longer is a thing, I believe. So a lot of crazy features are getting deleted. Now the one craziest feature to me in a limited trim other than the heated steering wheel is the massage seats, because that is part of the multi-contour seat package, which is a savings to me of $375. During my week with this, I would have loved to have massage seats. I was trying to get my best miles per gallon or liters per 100 kilometers, which I will talk about quite a bit in this review because I know everybody is excited for that with the hybrid, and we didn't get to talk about that when we had very limited time with the previous one. The craziest part about all this affects King Ranches and every other trim as well. So if you ordered this truck a year ago, you didn't know that certain features were going to be deleted, and you only found out when your build was made or your dealer contacted you and let you know. Because I searched up on some forums and people were complaining about this with their F-150s. Again, like I said, this isn't the only truck that's being affected. I know GM for a fact had to delete some things. I'm sure Ram and everyone else is going through this as well. But that begs the question is, are you going to take the truck when it arrives on your dealer lot? Are you going to take your limited edition F-150 without your heated steering wheel, without your massage seats, for nearly the same price as what it costs? And there's no way that you'll be able to add those features back for the price that Ford is giving you. That's the crazy times that we live in with this stupid chip shortage, so hopefully it does get solved. And the best part about having a partner like TrueCar is you can go to tsp.truecar.com for discounted price offers, and that way you know exactly what features you're getting because you can see them on the lot. You don't have to guess or get to the website or get an email from your dealer a year later telling you that your truck doesn't have certain features. Like let's just say maybe next year they're going to delete the seat presets or something like that. Who knows? The thing that they didn't delete was the adaptive cruise and lane keep assist. It is quite good. However, after driving other cars, not trucks, the systems have gotten better over the last couple years. This is still one of the better available systems for trucks. So you just kind of have to keep your hand on the wheel quite a bit. It is a little bit intrusive. You got to keep your eyes on the road because it is watching your eyes as well. That's not the bad part. The fact that it just kind of keeps telling you to put your hand on the wheel is the most annoying part. And some other cool features that the truck has in the infotainment are the power flow gauges so that you can see what the hybridness is doing, as well as the Pro Power on board so we can power everything you want, from a welder to a TV. You can weld at your tailgate party, do whatever you want, no judgment, which is really cool of Ford to do that. Now let's get to the meat of this, why you're actually here, the horsepower, torque, and the miles per gallon. This is the Powerboost, so what do we have for horsepower? Let's floor it. Ooh, 10 speed takes a while to downshift. really torquey, still pretty quick. So this is a 3.5 liter V6 Powerboost Hybrid with an output of 430 horsepower and 570 pound-feet of torque. Very respectable numbers, but the 10-speed is not the best. I'm in normal mode right now. I actually have not driven this truck in sport mode. I really don't think you want to. I think eco and normal is where this truck should mostly sit, especially because you're buying the Powerboost, you probably want the hybridness. Miles per gallon, let's get to that. I've been trying to get my best mileage ever, probably in any car, because I like to drive like an animal and I'm always in sport mode, but this week I was always in eco mode and normal mode. I've been driving very gingerly and I've been recording a lot of my mileage logs to see what I've been getting. The best mileage that I was able to see was in the high 11s. I was typically in the 12s to 13s in liters per 100 kilometers. And the dash even told me how well I was driving. I was driving very eco-friendly. Yes, it's winter. Yes, this truck basically still has break-in miles, so I do expect that to get better, especially in the summer. But I'm just not getting the advertised mileage no matter how hard I'm trying right now. Now, this is still a 3.5 liter Ecoboost V6 with a huge cab with a big bed, so this is still very respectable mileage. It's just not quite as advertised, at least that I'm able to get in the winter with very low mileage, and cars and trucks typically do get better with time. So if gas mileage is a thing you value, this can get good mileage. However, if I was to drive this normally, I think I'd be in the 13s to 14s to 15s liters per 100 kilometers, whatever that is in miles per gallon. But what I've been thoroughly enjoying driving this around all week with my son in the back is how much room there is for a car seat. You can fit so many kids back there. It is the best. My son loves looking out this huge moonroof. He just points at stuff and he says, wow, and it's the coolest thing ever. He loves the truck. If you got a kid, I don't know, for some reason, at least my kid loves trucks, so it's been super fun. Tons of room back there for myself, for adults, for kids, whatever you want. And these seats up front have been really comfortable, no complaints other than the unfortunate lack of massage. And at one point, I actually even used the shifter mechanism to hide itself away and then use this as a work surface because I actually needed to put some stuff on there. So it was really convenient to have that one random feature. And the interior is still really nice. The materials in here, the finishes, the touch points are all very good. I have no complaints about that. We still do have our heated and cooled seats. We still have our hard buttons for climate control. We got our Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We have 360 cameras. So it's still pretty easy to drive this thing around. Although it is quite large, being the largest configuration that you can get with this. So going to get groceries and salt bags and things like that and throwing them in the bed have been interesting because I take up the entire spot and then some. And then getting in and out has been really nice with these automatic side steps. I'm trying my best not to dirty this interior. However, you should probably get yourself a set of TuxMat. Go to tuxmat.com/TheStraightPipes to check out what they have available for your car. And for a truck, this drives great. This interior is really quiet. Haven't really noticed any road noise, probably thanks to these General Grabber tires, which is owned by Continental. So if you did want to get yourself a set of Continentals, the recommended tire would be the Terrain Contact HT. So quickly, let's just see what it does through Cliche Corner. Not even that quickly, just in normal mode, chilling. It's not bad. I'm in 2 high. Don't need to put it in 4 auto or anything else. Feels like a truck. Very comfortable to drive. So I think that's it with this review, other than the cup holders. They totally pass. You could fit 4 coffees in here. The visors, they always pass. 3, 2, 1. Let's get to the price. With the savings of the missing features, the total price of this is $106,820. That is a lot of money. With the missing features, I feel like you should just get a lower trim because you're already not going to have those features, and save your money and don't get the limited. So overall, I did enjoy my time in this truck, other than the 10-speed not being the smoothest, although this is one of the better applications in the F-150s. The miles per gallon, not as good as it can be, but again, with this mileage and the winter conditions, to be expected. The lack of the heated steering wheel and the massage seats are really annoying to me, so I would just go with a lower trim F-150 because you're not missing these features in an upper trim anymore, and you just kind of change up the exterior looks, maybe some of the materials in here, but overall, let me know what you think of the F-150 Powerboost. We'll see you at the next video where Yuri and I will finally be together, probably.